Start. According to the Learned Advocate Journal, the above definition includes matters relating to tenure, which in turn includes the subject matter of superannuation. Stop. The order in question relates to extension of service passed under the All India Service Death cum Retirement Benefits Rules 1988, which deals with superannuation benefits arising out of superannuation, extension of service, etc. Stop. Undoubtedly, therefore, the subject matter would fall within the subclass relating to tenure occurring in Section 3 of the Administrative Tribunals Act. Stop. Even otherwise, the last subclause in Section 3 within bracket A makes it clear that all other matters whatsoever in relation to service conditions is included within the definition of service matters. Stop. Therefore, it is contended by the Learned Advocate Journal that the contention of the petitioners in this regard deserves to be rejected. Stop para. The Administrative Tribunals Act has been enacted under Article 232 of the Constitution. Stop. As per the said provision, the law made by the Parliament can exclude the jurisdiction of all courts excepting the Supreme Court in respect of service matters. Stop. Accordingly, the Administrative Tribunals Act has been enacted conferring upon the administrative tribunals exclusive jurisdiction to deal with service matters and excluding the jurisdiction of all courts excepting the Supreme Court in respect of service matters. Stop. The Learned Advocate Journal relied on the decision reported in S.P. Kumar versus Union of India and invited my attention to the argument which was put forward on the ground that the Administrative Tribunals Act is bad as it wholly excludes service matters of all kinds from the purview of the High Courts. Stop. The Supreme Court, after taking note of the said fact, held that the Administrative Tribunal is a valid substitute for the High Court and therefore, notwithstanding the exclusion of the jurisdiction of the High Court, the Act is valid. Stop para. Therefore, the Learned Advocate Journal contended that the definition of the word service matters is all inclusive, which will include the subject matter in question. Stop. As the tribunal constituted under the Act is the substitute of the High Court and is entitled to exercise the powers thereof, it is of paramount importance that the substitute institution. Stop. The tribunal must be a worthy successor of the High Court in all respects. Stop. The Learned Advocate Journal has also made a reference to the decision of the Supreme Court, which has referred to the observations of the Honorable Minister while piloting the bill. Stop. The Supreme Court held that the scope of the definition is to be construed in a very wide manner. Stop. Therefore, the Learned Advocate Journal contended that the contention of the petitioners that the matter in issue is not a service matter is untenable and deserves to be rejected. Stop. The second limb of argument on maintainability raised by the petitioners also, according to the Learned Advocate Journal, has no substance. Stop para. According to him, the exclusion contemplated by the Act is with reference to the subject matter which does not depend upon the nature of the relief. Stop. Even a writ of mandamus or certiorari or writs of prerogative nature issued by the High Court, which also stand excluded in respect of service matters by the Administrative Tribunals Act. Stop. Therefore, it is contended by the learned advocate journal that a writ of quo warranto filed in the High Court will not be a ground to bypass the jurisdiction of the tribunal. Stop. He further contended that notwithstanding the form of prayer, the point to be considered is the lease, and that since the petitioners have challenged the extension of service of the Chief Secretary, the matter has to go only before the administrative tribunal since the order in question relates to extension of service. Stop.